Hello. I was going to be like, last puzzle. That doesn't make much sense, but I've recorded these very much not in order. So this is the last puzzle for me of this round anyway. Just the one pairing from this again. So this is pairing 4 of standard Renbans, and then this global odd even. So you can't have more than 2 in a row. Like this is allowed, but you can't have 3 in a row of any odds or any evens. In any row or column. So yeah, so just one puzzle from this pairing. The other puzzle does have a solution, but it's basically bifurcation the whole way. One judge has solved it, and it's not the best, not the nicest logic, which I think. But yeah, so just solving 4B for this pairing for this one anyway. So what have we got? 2 odds, 2 evens on all of these, so you're going to be left with 2 odds at the top, 2 odds and an even there. So we're going to have at least 1 even here, aren't we? And so 2 odds would be absolutely fine. This doesn't contain this cell. Can I do anything with... Oh, can I do anything with actual digits immediately with this? Like with 9s and 1s and the such? Yeah. 1s and 9s and 5s. We need to place 6 of them in here. And you can only put one of those, one of 5, 9 on a 4 thing. So this has got to come from 1, 5, and 9. It's going to have a 5 on it. And it's therefore, this is going to be an odd even pair. Let's mark that as green. And so that's either going to be a 3 or 7, the odd digit here, which might be interesting. This, because it's, if that's 1, 5, could that really be 2, 3, 4? No, because then 2, 3, and 4 would have to go here, wouldn't it? What I might do, depends how quickly I get to use the high and low disambiguators. I might just do a bit of cheeky notation and then flip all my highs and lows if it's the wrong way around. So I can't immediately see a way to use them. I find it so much easier to solve this way. And hopefully it's the right round. So like that's meaning that is 1, 5, or 9. I don't know if it's a 1 or a 9, but if that's low, that's low, and if that's high, that's high. Is the notation I'm going for there at the moment. And then I'm just ignoring these cells until near the end. Because it's interesting that then has to come from those high digits, doesn't it? And then these 2 cells. I was just looking at this as well, actually. Especially these 2 cells. These 2 cells are big. And I know, because you've got one of these has a 5 on it. So the way I've got it laid out in the memo, you've got 2 with 9s that go 9, 6, 7, 8, etc. And interestingly enough, like both of those couldn't have a 9. It has to be like this and this. In fact, is that allowed? Yeah, just about. Or that's not allowed either because that shares 5 in the box. And that's going to be fine. Yeah, so hang on. This always needs a 9 in this case, doesn't it? Because if this one did, then it couldn't share any of those because it shares too many in a box or a column. You get 5 or more. So it's not one of those. So it's exactly one of these two, and then it's definitely this one. So I can 6, 7, 8, 9 that. And then these two cells come from this or this. Down there. Tempted to remake the grid and then make those a 1-9 pair, which is what I normally do. And then flip the givens rather than flip my things. That's a bit too cheeky. I mean, this can't have a 9 on it looking at it because all of those share the same as this. And in fact, of course, yeah, just obviously can't. Oh, and the other two, right? Oh, of course, one of these is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other one is the ones that aren't 6, 7, 8, 9s. Because you need 2 2s in all this nonsense. So they're going to come from 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So whichever one it shares it with, and it can't be this one, can it? Because that would be one. If this is the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's sharing way too many cells. So this also comes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's not 1 or 5. And at most, one of them has a 1. Their 1s are in here, and at most, one of them has a 5, and the 5s are in here. So you get these 2, 3, 4s going on. The 1, 1, and 5 there, and 1, 1, and 5 here. And I'm still not using those because I might have to flip my highs and lows as I've got it set up at the moment. And of course, these always have 2, 3, and 4. So that's one of the 1 and 5s because it sees everything there, and exactly the same there. That's my other 1 and 5, isn't it? Nice. Oh, and don't forget about the whole global parity thing. Need to remember that is certainly going on still. Is that actually going to be telling us anything yet? Ones and 5s here, so that can't be 3. Because then that's too many odds. Which makes this a 3. Makes that odd, makes that even. That's even as well. So at least one of those has to be even. At least one of these. But that could still be even if it wanted to. I can at least make those odd because at the moment I'm treating them like a 1-9 pair. Oh, sorry. I tried to mute my mic so that cough didn't come through. Don't think I succeeded. I will pencil mark what these are. So I need to do it at some point. And that I said can't be a 9 because then you get too many from 6, 7, 8, and 9 there. And these two can't be a 9 either because the 9's then too far away. And that's actually really nice because so 9 doesn't have the Renban's too short for it to pick anything else up. So this is a 7, 8, 9, and therefore if this was the other way around, if this was a 1, 2, 3, that would be hurting this. So I've got lucky. I've gone the right way around, which is always nice. You get 2 more odds here, but I can start to actually use my 1 and 9 now because I know they're real. They don't do all that much. Not immediately, anyway. If this is 1, then it needs both of those cells, but it can only fit one of them. So one of these two is a 1. But that can be with 1, 2, 3 like that. In fact, if this has a 6 on it, it has to be 6, 5, 4. And then this would be, because that would be 2 and then 3. Yeah, that does break, doesn't it? If this has got a 6 on it, that's 6 and 4, and that puts a 4 here. But then this is less than 4, and it's longer than 4. It's got a length of 4, so it would need a 4. Not sure if I explained that at all that well. I'll have to see. So they can't have a 9 or an 8 because then you need. But that cell can actually be a 7 there. Oh, and you don't have a 3, so you obviously don't have a 2 or a 1, and that's the only way that works. So the cells 1 and 4, 5, 8, 9. 7's over there, so there's 6's here. That looks like, yeah, there's 4's. 4's here, but I've got a 4 there, haven't I? And a bit more odd even. Don't forget to do all that as well. So these are both even 5, 8. That's nice because that gives us the 8s there. 7, 9. This is even. That's a 4. They're both odd. Even. 2, 3. Odd. That's got to be odd. That is. I was about to be like, that's got to be odd. Luckily it was. That's got to be a 9 and 5 to make this cell work. That's then even, so therefore that's an odd. And that can only be a 3, because it sees everything else, which is rather nice. 2, 4, and 6. Yeah, that works either way, doesn't it? Sevens, get rid of those. That's leaves 6, 8, 8, 8, 6. More colouring. So that's odd, which it was. 4s and 3s. That's odd. Almost all of them in the row, but not quite. 7, 8. Yeah. That's even as well. 2, and it's not 2 or 4. But the rest of my Renbans aren't doing much at the mo, I don't think. 1, 2, 5 there. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 8. 2's not here. Not 6, 8. 1, 5. This will probably be useful, won't it? Especially because that comes from 5 or 6. So one of these is a 7. And one of these is a 6. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. But that can be 8, 7, 6. I think. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that. For more odds and evens, make sure you keep doing that. That's not 1. Oh, this odd and even. Nice. Even there. That's not 5 or 1. In fact, that has to be a 2. With a 1, 5 pair at the bottom. It's not 7. Nice. That can't be even, because then you'd have triple odds there, so that is odd. Let's rid of a 6. Does it do anything else for us? Not that I can see. I mean, if that's 5, 6, 8, 4, 7, it's not quite enough, I don't think, is it? Doesn't look like it. One of these has to be odd. Can they both be odd? 6, 8 there or G? Oh yeah, no, but they both have to be odd or else. Sorry. If either of those are even, you get triple odds there, don't you? So they are both odd. 3, 6, and 8 in the middle. Even. Is that true anywhere else? Yeah, that can't be even, or else you get the triple odds there. What am I not seeing? That's not 5 at least. Feels like there's going to be one that's just obvious. Not quite like a pair that should just be able to see. Oh, if this is 8, that breaks, because then that has to be a 6, and then you've used all your. Oh, also that's a 6, 8 there, so that doesn't work. So one of those have to be 6, not necessarily. Now, interestingly, if that's 6, the 7, 5, that's therefore even. But that's. Ooh, is that okay to be? You've used a lot of the even sort of on the edges. That cell would have to be even in that case, wouldn't it? So if that's 6, then these cells are even. And is that problematic? Gives you an 8 and a 2. So no, I think that's all okay. Oh, 4's in this box. A normal Sudoku. 3's over there. That's not. Whoa. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. That's relatively big, isn't it? Two's in. No. Not convinced they are doing anything actually, are they? Where's the next bit? Come on. If this. No, that seems okay. So what have I looked at? Sorry, I've looked at that being a 6. Which put a 7, 5, 2, and made those cells even. Oh, surely that's going to run into problems along this row, isn't it? Because you need an even in one of these three. And that leaves you with, yeah, you can't ever start a row or column in this rule with a pair of evens, can you? Because you then need another even here, another even there. No, what am I on about? Does that work? Trying to look for an example where you start with two evens. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. You just have evens like this, don't you? Don't know what I'm on about. Oh, that's 765. Is that more of a problem? I don't think so. Fours, sixes, and eights. If this is even, then that's even. But I think that's okay. I suspect this is going to be even in a little star pattern as well. Most likely. What's your brain? What you're not seeing? It's not weird. See any triples or anything? Oh, fours are down here. And something else as well, maybe. I mean, that can't be a 1-2 pair. Because it doesn't have any space in here. In fact, what are these cells? 3, 7, 8, 9. They're not sixes, but they can be fives. So if that's 5, that's 6. Does that do anything particularly? I don't think it does really, does it? I was about to ask where 2's go in this column. There. There's 2 somewhere here and then down here. Shall I try and put in these? But the problem here is you're not removing anything interesting because of the Renban. Odd here with a pair of evens. That's all just fine, isn't it? Looks okay. If this is even, oh, but you've already got an even breaking up stuff here. Yeah, you've got plenty of odds split up. That's an odd even pair, isn't it? Yeah. So you've got exactly one even here. Oh, hang on a mo. Exactly one even here, isn't it? Yeah. And exactly one even here. So either this is a 2-4 pair, therefore 6, 5, 6, 7, or that's a 6 with a 7, 8. Sorry if there's something obvious. I'm just not seeing anything at the moment. Oh, hang on. Odd here with this pair of evens does that with odds as well, doesn't it? makes that odd, makes that even. And that would be odd. Going a bit too far here, I think. Again, it's okay. At least as far as I can see. If this is odd, then they're both even. But wait, hang on. If this is odd, right? Oh, that's not one. That's probably been it, isn't it? 6, 8 pair. Oh, 6, 8 pairs. These are the 2. 2, which puts 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Oh, it was something obvious. Odds here, even there. And even, odd, even. 8 and 4 and 4. It's odds. Some 4s. These aren't 8. Where is 8? Somewhere up here. There's an odds there, both even. There's a 4. 4 and 3. Oops. Ah, God. What's going on? Nice. This is apparently a 3. 7, 9 there. Anything here? I don't think so, but there's a 6, 8 pair. Meaning that so that's from the 2. If that's even, now you've used way too many evens, that's odd. And oh, so it wasn't a star. Ah. That wasn't what I was expecting. With 5, 7s and 9s, there's a 5 down here. Which sorts out this, sorts out all of this. 1, 5, 1, 5. Gets rid of 1s. There's a 2, 3. 2, 3, 7, 9. That is a naked single. And got worried about deadly patterns, but I think the rule should sort that out, shouldn't it? 2, 3. Where's a 1? There's a 1. An even here. 6, 7, 6, 8. 6 and 8. We can do our 7, 9s. We can do a lot more colouring. Odd. That's got to be odd. That's got to be even. That's got to be odd. 3, 3, 2, and 2. Lovely. Very nice puzzle. Enjoyed that. Yeah, fun breaking using the columns and whatnot. I hope I didn't annoy you as the whoever did set this. By doing the slightly cheeky technique. But I did resolve it pretty quickly, I think. Hopefully acceptably so. Yeah, lovely puzzle. Not much to say. Nice flow. I was just being completely oblivious to that row, wasn't I, in the middle? So apologies about that. I hope it didn't drag on for too long. Whatever I was doing down here, who even knows? Anyway, good luck with the next round, and thank you very much for the puzzle. Chat to you all sometime later. Thanks for watching.